Magic has always been a part of our history. Since ancient times, healers have been practicing holy rituals, honoring the earth, and living by the cycles of the moon. Until their power was seen as a threat to society, they were shunned by those who feared the unknown. Instinct, however, never fades. Today's magic comes in many shapes and sizes, transcending traditional craft and connecting us to our inner power through rituals of love, light, and even through activism. This is Little Coven, and these are some of today's coolest modern witches.
Hi, I'm Izzy Newman. This is Little Coven, and I'll be meeting some of today's coolest modern witches. Come with me as they teach me their craft. In today's episode, we will be meeting Eliza Swan. Eliza will be teaching me about scrying. I don't know anything about scrying. Nothing.
Hi, I'm Eliza.
Nice to meet you, Izzy.
Nice to meet you. Welcome.
Thank you.
My name is Eliza Swan. I'm an artist, intuitive, educator, and a witch, and I also run my own school for mystics called the Golden Dome School.
What was your first experience as a witch?
Ever since I can remember, I was able to see auras around things. I was able to see angels and fairies and spirits as a tiny child. And my aunt was a practicing witch, and I spent some time living with her as a little kid during the summer. And when she passed, she left me her handwritten book of spells so that I could continue her work.
Goodness.
Yeah.
So do you refer yourself as a witch?
I do. The word witch has ancient origins. In the English language, it means one who knows or a wise person. So to call yourself a witch means that you are letting people know that you have some wisdom or that you're a wise person. Personally, I like that the word witch puts people on edge. It just lets people know that I have some wisdom and it is something to be revered and respected, and a little bit of healthy fear is okay.
All right, so what are you going to teach me today?
So today we're going to learn the divine art of scrying. It's like crying with an S on the front, scrying. And the word means to make out or to reveal. And it's an ancient divinatory practice.
So what is the origin of this craft?
Many different cultures practice scrying. The ancient Egyptians practiced scrying. They would use bowls full of oil or blood or water, depending on what they were looking to see. Ancient Greeks had these giant scrying bowls that many dozens of people would use at the same time. They would gaze into the water. A lot of modern witches use crystal balls, and it's all the same thing.
How can you do scrying at home?
So when you're at home, you can grab a teacup or a mug, you can put some water in it. If you want to color it with ink, you can do that. So you can just drop some ink of any color in there. You can add watercolor to it if you want it to be a particular color. But typically you can just get a bowl, a dish, or a glass and put water in it, and it will work as a scrying device. The way that you practice scrying is you position the bowl so that your eyes are just a little bit open. And I like to hold it so that I create this line of connection. And before I practice scrying, I always do a little bit of a protective prayer just to make sure that everything that comes up and is revealed to me is in my highest good or in my best interests. So I'll do one for the both of us. We are surrounded on all sides by the light of limitless love. Anything that we hear, see, perceive, or sense with our intuitive powers will be in our highest good. And basically, you just stare for about 20 minutes typically. Today we'll do it a bit faster. And I like to approach my scrying bowl with a particular question. So if you have a question that you would like an answer to, you can ask it either out loud or just mentally. And generally, you'll be surprised, an answer will just pop up out of the scrying device. Either that, or just inside of yourself, you've gotten to this relaxed space where you intuitively understand or know the answer to your question. Some people find that the practice of gazing makes them so calm that their intuition reveals the answer within themselves.
Is it normal to see
the answer to your question in the bowl?
Yes! Did that already happen for you?
Yes.
Fantastic! Me too. I got a quick response.
So when I looked into the bowl and saw my answer, it really made me feel like a powerful person. It made me feel very special, like my answer mattered and my question mattered.
Some people use scrying just as a meditative tool so that you can become relaxed, so that you can focus, and so that you can become clear-minded. So de-stressing is useful for people of any age. Anything you might want to know. What color dress should I wear to the dance, right? You can get any information. There's no stupid question. And you can ask very, very big questions like, how did the world come to be? Or what is my purpose in this lifetime? Or there's no question too small or too big for scrying. So I think it's really important for young people to tap into magic and into intuition. Many children are born with intuitive gifts. They're able to see things that adults aren't able to see. And right around Izzy's age, young adults start to give up on being able to tap into their intuition and their natural belief in magic. And so it's really important to keep that belief alive so that you feel empowered and enchanted as an adult.
I just think it's really cool that you can just go into the kitchen, get a bowl of water, and just do it. And I learned that the answers are everywhere, but you just have to look. I hope you enjoyed meeting some of today's coolest modern witches. To find out more, go to brightlightmag.com. Join me next time on Little Coven. Bye!